Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how I got my new personal best 7,844 with Lavaloon Mighty Miner. I'm going for 8K. I'm going to be so happy if I can get to 8K, but I'm just anxious. I can't wait to push to 8K or tilt to 7.3, but let's hope it's the former. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment to help me with the algorithm, and hope you enjoy the video. Alright, first up we've got Sir David Winalot, and this guy is really good with 2.9 Expo. I don't know how he's so high up with 2.9. This guy's a goat. But anyways, I know what he's playing already, so I just decided to go with the Mighty Miner in the back here. Just kind of, I have a little plan here. I have a little plan. So if I go Mighty Miner in the back, and then we just wait for him to make a couple plays, as long as he doesn't go Expo immediately in response to the Mighty Miner, then I think we're going to be fine. So I decided to go with the lava here because I can just pop the bomb here, and we're either going to kill his Expo in this lane or kill his Expo in the other lane. And the best case scenario is if he tries to defend his Expo. And so as you can see, we just go with the zap here, and we're going to fully take out the Expo. The archers are out of hand. He still needs one more card to get to the archers. And now, since he overspent with the extra elixir on his Expo, he is not able to go with the archers and fireball immediately. He has to wait a minute. So we are able to get a fireball down immediately, and just like that, there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. I mean, he fireballs here, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he can ice spirit here, but it still doesn't matter. The pups are going to take his tower, and it's just so dope to be able to take that tower like that against Expo. And actually, we didn't take the tower. We got him down to 2 HP, so that was kind of lame. But, you know, still being up 3,500, and I think he just quit. I think he just quit from here. I thought he kept playing, but he didn't. He quit. So we just got that dub just like that, just that easy. And most of the time the matches aren't going to play out like that. But if you can, if you're not sure you can take out an Expo, don't overspend trying to take out an Expo. And if you you can take out an Expo, just take it out with you know, skeleton dragons or mega minion. And if you know, he spends a lot of elixir on your Mighty Miner, just dip out of there and, you know, try and tower trade, because you can usually always win this matchup if you tower trade. But of course, you know, the guy isn't going to let you tower trade, you know, it's going to be hard. But that was just a perfect example of beating 2.9 3.0. It's just, it was awesome. It was awesome. So anyways, on to Yuya here, and I've lost to Yuya a couple times. He's a really good player. He's got like a top 15 finish, and he's got like a #1 global tournament or something. So he's really good, and he's playing the Piggies deck that is really popular now. Has been since the 20 win, and now by this time I know what he's playing. So I mean, well, it could still be Royal Giant, to be fair. It could still be Royal Giant, but the Giant Skeleton kind of seals it. So he got me really good here, because I'm just going to have to go Fireball, and then he's going to go Hoggies instantly because he knows I have no elixir. And so that was a really good play from him, and I'm forced to just go Drags, because my problem was I wanted to ignore this, but I can't ignore this, because if I ignore this and like go with a lava in the back or something, he's going to go with the mirrored hogs, and I don't want to deal with 8 hogs on my king tower. You know, just you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to deal with that. But I think he does end up going with the hogs anyways. Here he goes hogs and then like Royal Ghost or something, and we do take a bunch of damage. So that was kind of trash. We took it way too much damage. We got down to like, I think like 2,000 something. And so yeah, it's not looking great for us here. But you have to realize that with a lot of matches, it's going to be tough in single elixir to do anything. So as long as you don't get impatient, you're just going to be fine, because Lavaloon is really good in double, not single. So that's why I usually tell you all to play like really defensively and stuff. So anyways, we're going to go with the Mighty Miner here, just kind of going into his push, because I mean, he's not going to go Giant Skeleton opposite lane, and if he does, you know, we'll just go ahead and swap over there. But you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna just, I believe we just leave this here, and then we go Drags behind, because he can't kill our dragons, which is the interesting part. He can't kill our dragons unless he mirror arrows, so as long as he doesn't mirror arrow. And then I figured at that point there's no hope anymore, we can't be defending that, so I just go with the loon here, and we've got a big push incoming, and my thinking is, if we can get his fisherman just out, or zap, we can zap his fisherman, we might be able to go Mighty Miner. And I see the zappies come out, and I just think to myself, okay, so I was thinking, oh, we're gonna have to zap the fisherman or something. But yeah, I see the fisherman come out there, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is my chance. This is my chance right here. Because I thought this game was over. But we go with the Mighty Miner swap all the way to the corner, and the Royal Ghost does not pull it. And he has no way to reset the Mighty Miner. So just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in business. We're back in business. It is what it is, you know? We're back in business. There ain't nothing to it. So I'm being careful. I don't want to immediately go lava here because he's going to punish my ass and there's nothing we can do about it. So now I go with the lava because he's going to go giant skeleton all the way in the back. And I'm just like, okay, well, if you want to let me build up a push, then hey, we can build up a push. I ain't complaining. And so here I just go with the drags because, again, he's going to try and defend this, so he's not going to go like hogs or something. So if we just fireball these zappies and he only has the Mother Witch targeting our balloon, that balloon ain't going nowhere. It's just going to beam that tower. And we stop the giant skeleton bomb, zap the Mother Witch, and just like that, we're going to get the one balloon hit we needed to end the game versus Yuya. Very good player. Winnable matchup, but not an easy matchup. And we got a little bit lucky, but just a little bit lucky. It was kind of, you know, there was some skill involved, okay? I mean, make no mistake, guys. Make no mistake. The Mighty Miner is a little bit of a hard carry. Maybe not a little bit. Maybe a lot bit. Maybe a lot bit. The Mighty Miner's a lot bit of a carry for us, but it is what it is. So I go with the lava because, you know, he goes miner, I go lava, whatever. It's basically a 4 elixir lava, you know how math works. So I fireball the barbs because why risk the chance of him arrowing our tombstone or something when we could just fireball and get it out of there? So I go with the Mighty Miner just under here because I'm thinking he used the barbs already, so how is he going to stop the Mighty Miner if we just burrow over to the other lane? And there is no stopping it because the barbs are out, the miner is out, and just like that, we're taking his tower down almost all the way, I believe. Yeah, all the way to 416. So yeah, taking him down to 416, it's pretty dope. I mean, I'll take getting him down to 416, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, I'm thinking here, we're just chilling. I'm still thinking he's playing Lava Miner, but it's kind of a weird version of Lava Miner. I don't think he's played his Baby Dragon yet, so I didn't know he had Baby Dragon. So we were kind of just we were kind of caught off guard when the Baby Dragon came out. So it was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. So the Night Witch is coming in hot here, and he goes with the Fireball, and I didn't know, I wasn't prepared for the Fireball. I thought he was running arrows like most Lava Miner players do. And so there, I should have zapped earlier than I did. I didn't know he was gonna zap there. I didn't even know he had zap, to be honest. I think I kind of forgot that he zapped my Mighty Miner originally, I believe. And so here we just go with the Fireball, and I believe we managed to hit all but one of the Lava Pups. It's a little mistake there. If I hit the Lava Pup, it would have been very nice. But I mean, at the end of the day, we didn't lose the tower, so it's all right. And so, anyways, the problem is now we got to deal with the Inferno Dragon, and you're gonna tear apart our the Inferno Dragon is just gonna tear apart our Lava Hound push. So that's a bit of an issue there. But we've got to get the Mega Minion Zap ready. Because it's the only way it can take care of his Inferno Dragon. So here I just go ahead and switch lanes because he's going to have to deal with it now. And it's just distracting the Inferno Dragon for a little bit, so that's kind of nice. And he predicts our Skeleton Dragons there, but I do manage to get a nice Fireball off, killing the Baby Dragon and the Night Witch. Sadly, there is a bat alive that we had to get rid of, and we are dealing heavy damage to his left tower as well. I tried my best to pull the Night Witch out of there. And we do manage to kill the Night Witch. And here I'm just like, okay, we got to get a Fireball down. We got to get a Fireball down. And in the last second, I did manage to get the Fireball down. And I was scared we were going to lose because we'd be in an extra tower situation. But the Lava Hound, it didn't do enough. So here we're facing Lumberloon. It's another matchup that's like a 50-50. You know, I can win it if I play really well. And so, I mean, I usually win a lot of these matchups where, you know, I have a chance. I may not win like 20-80s, you know, because they're too hard in my opinion. But stuff like this, I can do my best to outplay. So Bowler in the back, I just respond with the Mega Minion, because with Bowler decks you never want to go lava into the Bowler because it's always terrible. It's always graveyard or they're going to punish you. And so this I'm thinking is a good play because he's going to have to respond to the Mighty Miner, so that way he can't support his Bowler anymore. And now he's just going to tornado this, and we should get some good damage with that skeleton as well. And so here it is a nice damage advantage, and there's no way he can like tank for this E-Dragon. He just gives us an extra Fireball value there. I wasn't gonna fireball the E-Dragon, but then he did. He put the barb there, and I'm just thinking, hey, you know what? That's a juicy looking barb. I'd like to play a fireball on that, and you know, I did. So, you know, we're chilling. So, anyways, he goes Inferno Dragon in the back to respond to my lava. I'm not too worried again because the only way he's going to protect this is if he goes like a bowler or something in front. And that's only going to save him for a little while, and he doesn't do that. So we go just with the zap here at the last second on the Inferno Dragon, and then he freezes. And so we go with a Mega Minion coming in here. And this is going to be really nice because we are going to deal some big damage, even though, you know, our whole push is pretty much gone. We'd still do a lot of damage, getting him down to 2,200 HP. And as you can see, he spent a ton of elixir on defense there. 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4. It's a lot. It's a lot of math, so I'm not going to do it for you, but you guys can add it up. He spent a lot of elixir, so therefore we were able to get some damage from the little cripples that were left over. But I wanted to get a bomb here. Sadly, we weren't going to get a bomb there. I just decided to hit the eye drag because, you know, 444 damage on the eye drag is, yeah, for 1 elixir, you know, why not? So we hit both the eye drag and the balloon with the fireball there, and so that way he only gets death bomb from his push. Absolutely beautiful, because we're dealing way more damage than he's doing, and if we just go lava into his push, we can use the Mega Minion and the Skelly Drags as like a dual threat, because they can defend his push and they can also be on offense as well. And so here I'm thinking Mega Minion and just Tombstone, because we want to be able to pull that balloon. And that's actually nice because he froze before the Lumberjack died, so that the balloon wasn't rage. So that was kind of a bad play on his part. But I just go with the fireball, and then I believe a zap here as well, just to get this E-Drag out of here. And then as you can see, we're going to get some Skeleton Dragon hits because he has nothing to defend them anymore. And he actually misplaces the Inferno Drag as well, so we're able to get a juicy Mega Minion bitch slap on him for like 412 damage. I believe that's how much it does. But then again, I mean, he can't push into this. You know, we got a Mega Minion down, and we just go lava here because I can just zap his Inferno, so we're just chilling. He can freeze all he wants. We're just going to go ahead and zap the Inferno, fireball the E-Dragon, and just like that, we're going to get a crap ton of damage. And you could bowler in front of this all day, you know, but we're just going to get back to another fireball, and it's going to be GG's. We actually need a fireball zap at this point. But I believe he just lets the pups take care of his tower here. So, amazing win versus Lumberloon. I love beating Lumberloon. It's a pain in the ass to face, but it's such a pleasure to beat. Alright, our last opponent is Lucas Manoel. He has been in a previous video, I believe. I faced this guy like 4 times. I'm actually 3-1 versus him, but it's always a super intense matchup. He does always play Giant Double Prince, and I always play Lavaloon Mighty Miner, but yeah, it's always pretty intense. So I mean, maybe it's my channel's version of manual. Maybe it's not too far off, you know. Dude, I mean, manual, it's basically the same thing, you know. So we just go with a Tombstone just to wrap up the Dark Prince. Kind of self-explanatory. I want to save the Mighty Miner for his Giant here, and we are gonna deal a bunch of damage because he can't use the E-Wizard to reset here. It's too unreliable, so we do manage to take care of the whole Giant, and then we are just gonna have to zap the Prince here, but still we got some nice damage. And although the Prince got a hit, that's a little annoying, but we managed to get a bunch of damage as well. And then we just Tombstone here, just dealing with the Dark Prince, and we're both sitting around 3 elixir. It is what it is, you know. As long as you don't overcommit in this matchup, you should be fine. The thing you have to abuse in this matchup is the Mega Minion, because you have to realize that there's no way for him to kill a Mega Minion behind your push unless he like does his own Mega Minion, stuff like that. So Lava Mega Minion will be very detrimental to your opponent in this matchup if you can get it off. A kind of a weird bomb there. I don't really know why I did that. I don't really know why I did that, but he didn't have Fireball and Cycle, so I just went with the Drags to help wrap up the Giant. And yeah, so besides the useless bomb there, we played that pretty well. And here we are going to get a nice little Skeleton Dragon hit. And yeah, so we're still only down 400, and in this matchup, he definitely has the advantage in single elixir. So in my opinion, it's very important that we be up in double. So I misplaced the tombstone there. I meant to catch the Dark Prince, but it would be fine ultimately, because we would force out a zap as well, and then we would also just tower trade basically. So, you know, as much as I would have not liked to give up the Dark Prince there, it is what it is. We have to move on, you know. In the future, I'll try not to make a misplay like that, but, you know, there's nothing we could do about that. It was too late. But yeah, see, the nice placement from the drags here allows the prince to be almost already dead by the time we, you know, got the mighty miner down and everything. So we're still looking at a very healthy tower here. And I believe I popped the bomb just to get his shield off and then put the Mega Minion in fireball range. So now the Mega Minion would die to a fireball. And so here I just fireballed the Ewiz and the Dark Prince because got killed the Dark Prince. Knocks the Ewiz back. And then we can just go in with our balloon here. And so it was a little annoying because we didn't actually manage to kill the Mega Minion. It was still sitting at 1 HP. Mega Minion's a little bit, you know, I respect it because, you know, Mega Minion is my favorite card in the game. Sorry for stuttering there. So I respect Mega Minion users. But anyways, we're down 1400 damage, so it is going to be a little bit of a tough road to climb up on, but his Mega Minion is out, ladies and gentlemen. So we are just going to go with the Mighty Miner here. Because it's going to tank the Dark Prince, kill his Giant, and we just go over here and zap the Ewiz, because that way I can finish wrapping up the Dark Prince and the Giant. And just like that, his Fireball comes out, so I go drags here, and then I just go with the Loon, because the only thing he has is the Ewiz after he plays his zap, and he doesn't have enough elixir for it immediately. So yeah, he's not going to be able to stop it, and even if he did stop it from getting a hit, we would have just fireballed. So, good game, boys, and if you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and we're starting daily streams soon, so I hope you guys enjoy that.